Part two of Local 6 Legal Line. The topic is Paraquat with the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, Paducah and Louisville. Mark Bryant in the middll holding up the Remoxone graphic, and Tara Swanson to our far left answering your questions if you have any at 1-888-208-6946. And Terrace, let's talk to you for just a second. Mark got everything in the last segment, but as far as Paraquat, how powerful is this agent?
It is super powerful, and in fact, one of its uses after harvest season, farmers would put it on the entire field. So instead of having to till up and dig everything up for the next season, it just kills everything, and then they don't have to do that, hard labor. And anything that makes our farmers' work easier, we just think, yes, great. What they didn't know is, was at the expense of their lives possibly. So that's pretty bad. It's very powerful. What it does is it can break through the chemical in it. Can break through the blood-brain barrier, and that's how it gets into your midbrain and causes Parkinson's or Parkinson's-like symptoms like shaking and even some mental deficiencies. So if you have any of those and you've worked on a farm, it's possible, if you remember them spraying the entire farm at the end of the harvest in order for all those plants to die, that's probably what it was. There are 75 different names for this one particular agent, so it could have been a host of things. And it's mixed, you get a concentrate and then you mix it in larger barrels. So if you were just spreading it, you may not have known what you were spreading. I think it was 2017, you had to have a license to purchase it, but not a license to spread it. And then in 2017, they changed that to where you have to be trained and licensed even in order to spread it because of the danger of it.
Again, this is one of those things that is part of a mass tort, meaning that a lot of people are part of this litigation. So let's say you have Parkinson's disease, you worked on a farm when you were much younger. What's the next step for them, Mark Bryant? What should they do?
I'm telling you, if you got Parkinson's disease, you've been diagnosed with it, or you have symptoms of it, pick up the phone and call me, 1-888-MARK-BRYANT. We've got a staff that's good. Right now we're working like crazy on this. We'll be at the in the MDL whenever that's decided where it's going to be, and we will help you to get the money you deserve, because if you got Parkinson's disease from Paraquat, you deserve a lot.
As far as getting in on this, we've got about a minute left, Mark, and is there a deadline for getting in? Or let's say that the litigation proceeds and starts, and then someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's, can they still get in on that?
Well, in Kentucky, it makes it very, very difficult because you've only got 1 year from the date that you knew or should have known. And so, for example, if you're just now hearing about it, and it's today, and it's May the 20th or whatever, in Kentucky, a year from now, you got to do something about it. Now, I can't tell you about Illinois or Missouri, but we do take cases all over the country. We had roundup cases everywhere, including California and Florida and the Northeast. But this case centers on western Kentucky and southern Illinois, and to the best of my knowledge, we're the only local law firm having anything to do with this, and we're going full speed ahead. We've had a lot of success in other mass torts, and we expect to in this also.
Mark Bryant, Tara Swanson of the Bryant Law Firm in Paducah and Louisville, our guest today on this edition of Local 6 Legal Line, discussing the link between Paraquat and Parkinson's disease.